2021. Radio Ichengelo restoring everything in Christ with love and truth. Good morning with Community News. I'm Michael Sanga. Kindly be informed that we're also streaming live on Radio Ichengelo Facebook page. We look at the headlines. Catholic priests call for peaceful campaigns. Mufulira Deputy Mayor Beatrice Kapansa has died. Kongola Blades coach Charles Boale preach unity. And now we get into the details of the news. A Catholic priest in Quito has called for peaceful campaigns ahead of this year's general elections. Father Alex Shabasefu of Blessed Annuality Parish in Chipata Compound said there was no need for people to kill each other in the name of politics. Father Shabasefu said elections should be held peacefully, saying those who will not be elected should know that leadership comes from God at an appropriate time. He said this yesterday in his homily during the celebration of the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord, which was also attended by Kwacha Member of Parliament Joseph Malanji. And Father Shabasefu implored the lawmaker to consider building a police post and a clinic in the area. Meanwhile, Kwacha Member of Parliament Joseph Malanji bemoaned that the land that was identified for the building of a clinic was sold by some selfish leaders. The Foreign Affairs Minister said he would look for resources to build a clinic in the area for residents to have easy access to medical services. Mr. Malanji also disclosed that some money under Constituency Development Fund (CDF) has been set aside to construct a maternity wing at Ipuskilo Clinic. The Kwacha MP also donated 270 blankets to the church to go to the vulnerable in Chipata Compound. He also donated a quantum minibus for Blessed Annuality Parish, coupled with 25,000 kwacha to be used for the church activities. Mr. Malanji also gave the parishioners 20,000 kwacha and another 5,000 kwacha for the choir. He also gave the church over 2,000 face masks. Mufulira Deputy Mayor Beatrice Kapansa has died. Ms. Kapansa, who was also PF Copperbelt Provincial Vice Chair Lady, died yesterday at Quito Teaching Hospital, where she was admitted. PF Copperbelt chairperson, who confirmed the demise of Ms. Kapansa, described her as a gallant soldier of the ruling Patriotic Front. Mr. Chanda has since sent a message of condolences to the family during this trying moment. Traders and council workers over the weekend took part in the general cleaning exercise at Old Twapia Market in Ndola under the Make Zambia Clean, Green and Healthy campaign. The exercise was flagged off by Ndola Mayor Amon Chisenga, who was also involved in the collection of garbage, clearing of drainages, and slashing of overgrown grass. Market Committee Vice Chairperson Daniel Mumba was happy that Ndola City Council has carried out the monthly general cleaning exercise in Twapia. Mr. Mumba told Radio Ichengelo News that he was happy with the active participation of traders in the making the trading facility clean.
Okulengo kwebati amalwele yamoya apala makolera na chibita ya tusalichire chena tuli baba ombesha dasha operation tutuli akatana na bakanso bamopere na ifwe bashishika na barabishika.
The continued mounting of streetlights in Chingola's Kwacha ward has elated area councillor Zeni Mungala. Councillor Mungala revealed that over 10 streets have already been equipped with solar-powered street lights. Speaking to Radio Ichengelo News in Chingola, Councillor Mungala is now calling on residents to safeguard the newly installed infrastructure.
So, ngana tukwata malaiti chakula twakwidishako bakabolala okukana ala pitano bushikuyo natulala bale ekisapatula naizi mumushi tantu ifibali batubikira ama streets nangu wabuko bushiku nangu niba neba udwo cyo twakwata mu kwacha wadi kuti balonda bino pantu na mubuta na life yabo tayiri ndonda pantu ngamule pitomo afita tatu ishbole kusana nangu.
Luanshya Member of Parliament Steve Chungu says government is mobilizing resources to work on dilapidated roads in the district. Mr. Chungu said the government is aware of complaints about roads in Luanshya. He said lack of resources is the main challenge delaying the pending rehabilitation of roads in the mining town. Mr. Chungu said this in Twashuka at the weekend when receiving over 100 people from UPND at Mamarosa ground. And Mr. Chungu said the PF needs more members to win the August general elections.
Whatever tomorrow in a team, the young 2021 we are on chance because we fulfill defense of the if such a man can the copy and most of our European go, Avela Waisha, me sebo. In this way, I should say, yo, me stuck a young piano, so piano without channel. They love to actually appropriate by the team. We are going to continue participating. We are just watching channel. Imwe kweza maka ya chilo chalo ni mwevo. Mwevo wa chilo chalo uli mminwe yemu. Imwe mwa chilo kwikato mwevo wa chilo chalo.
Speaking on behalf of Defectors, former UPND Twashuka Ward Information and Publicity Secretary Maliko Chakamba said they have realized that PF was a progressive party.
Number, namona, ukwenda stamoni. Sasa tufanya mwanzo, tufanya ukwenda stadio. Nani uko la kono mbweka swako. Kwa ndio, kwanza tufanya tulezea. Wale ni maono shima unaona kama somo bara wasomo sakanimu. Uyu koreva somo masaka tutadio. Yeah, so number, viatu na mti, hawa ni safari okuturea. Number, tajua kuna kuteko baba.
Community news comes during the community service of Radio Ichenglo with the compliments of Indo-Zambia Bank and the National Institute of Public Administration. The Northern Zambia Union Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church has launched the 2020 to 2025 strategic plan under the theme I Will Go. The strategic plan, which is focusing on the three key areas, namely spiritual, growth, and leadership, would see the church fulfill its mission of preaching the three angels' message. And President Edgar Lungu, who was in attendance on Saturday with some senior government and party officials, encouraged the church to continue being a shining example of worshiping God without attaching politics. President Lungu added that it was saddening to see how some churches have engaged in politics at the expense of spreading the gospel and worshiping the Lord. And Northern Zambia Union Conference President Pastor Samuel Sinyangwe said the church has a task of praying for leaders. Pastor Sinyangwe added that the house of the Lord belongs to everyone regardless of the religious or political affiliation. In sports, Konkola Blades coach Charles Wale is preaching unity as the club chase for promotion to the first Super Division. Wale said management, coaches, players, and fans must work together to ensure that Blades wins promotion from the National League. Former Green Buffaloes and under-20 coach said Konkola is a big club that deserves to be in the top league. Wale spoke to Radio Ichengelo Sports by phone.
About the vision, I think we just have one objective, that is to bring the team back to Premier Division. As you know, Konkola Blades is a big name in Zambian football. So that is our first priority, is to bring the team into Premier.
On that sporting note, we end community news by looking at the headlines. Catholic priests calls for peaceful campaigns. Mufulira Deputy Mayor Beatrice Kapanza has died. Konkola Blades coach Charles Wale preach unity. For these and more stories, you can visit our Facebook page, log on to Facebook and like the Radio Ichengelo page and link to Radio ichengelo.radio12345.com. Remember to play your part in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic by adhering to safety guidelines as outlined by the Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization. Wear a mask when in public, avoid large groups and maintain social distance, avoid unnecessary movements, wash your hands frequently for at least 20 seconds, cover your cough or sneeze with a flexed elbow, handkerchief, or tissue. On behalf of the entire news crew on duty, I'm Michael Tsanga. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm very fine. How are
Okay,
you?
she got just